everyone, this is Gina Locardo, licensed and board certified massage therapist, coming to you from the Big Apple, New York City. I hope you enjoyed my last video, which was how do I use my body? Today we're going to continue that because that's really what it's all about, finding out how you're using your body, retraining your muscles, getting regular massage, doing self-massage, and restoring your body. So today we're going to talk Positional Release 101. I'm going to get into a little bit later exactly what that is and how you do it to restore your body. In the meantime though, I want to talk about common muscles that are tight that I see quite often when people get on the table. Okay, now those muscles are usually tight for one of two reasons. Either they're not being stretched and they're being neglected, or they're being overused. So some of the common muscles that I see that are tight are the side muscles of your body. People tend to stretch the front of the leg and the back of the leg, but they tend to not stretch what are called the lateral rotators of the legs. So a lot of times if I look at a person's feet, I'll notice that one foot is slightly turned out, or what we call laterally rotated. And what that means is that the lateral rotators, which are located in your glutes, are tight. And so what it's doing, it's literally pulling the leg into a turned out position because those lateral rotators are tight. Now don't feel too bad because I suffer from that with my left leg. So when I'm laying down, I look down at my feet and I see my little foot laterally rotated. Okay, so I'm going to teach you a positional release method that you can do that's going to be not strenuous. It's easy as pie because you know I like to make it very simplistic and easy to do. Okay, in the meantime, I just want to talk about two other muscle groups that are tight as well. Okay, the next group of muscles are the internal rotation of the shoulder. So mostly the pec muscles, the upper traps. Okay, we need to sit up straight. We're always at the desk and we're kind of like that. So we're an internally rotated society in the upper body. Okay, and the third group are the hip flexors, because when you think of it, we sit an awful lot. So it's important to stretch, as I mentioned in my 3 tips to restore your body video. However, today we're going to be talking about positional release. And what is positional release? I like to call it the make-a-wish technique, because what you're doing is you're putting your body in the position that you wish it was in. Like, I wish my feet were straight. However, my left lateral rotators are tight. And so I want to put that leg in the position that I wish it was in and retrain that muscle and lengthen it without even having to stretch. But of course I stretch anyway. Okay, so that's what a positional release is. You're positioning that part of the body in the position where you want it to be. Okay, so I'm going to include a video about the lateral rotation of the leg and how you can use a pillow to prop that up. So if my leg is laterally rotated, I'm going to take a pillow and I'm going to put it right under the edge to kind of prop it up and hold it in a straight position, okay, in my make-a-wish position. All right, now for the internal rotation of the shoulder, most of the time when people are laying down, how do they have their arms? They usually have them sometimes on their stomach. This is again a turned in position. Okay, we want the palms facing up. So when you're laying down, we want you to turn that position of the arm out so that the palm is facing up. Okay, so you want to lay with those palms facing up. You want to open the chest, and you can even raise the arm not only down at the side, but you can raise it out so that you're opening. When you're laying down, you're almost in a cross position. You're opening that arm so that you're opening the pectoral muscles. These muscles get very hyper contracted. So you're literally going to be laying in a cross as you're laying down. So you're never laying with your hands on your stomach and all of this turn in position with the palms facing down. You want palms up, open chest. You can lay in the cross position or a little bit by your side, but the palms must be facing up, and you're thinking of opening the front of the body. Okay, the last position is a stretch. That I like to do. Usually it's good to have a high bed so that gravity can pull on the leg down. You're just going to hang that leg off the edge of the bed, and that's going to stretch the hip. You want to make sure that you do it on both sides. So you may have to first lay with your head on the pillow and then lay with your head towards where your feet would be to do the other side. Again, I'm going to include a video on how to do that. So positional release is so easy. You do it while you're resting and restoring your body, while you're laying down on the couch, in the bed. It doesn't take any kind of energy. It's literally just putting your body in the position that you wish it was. Okay, so I hope you enjoyed this video. Stay tuned for the demonstration videos of all of these 3 techniques. If you have any questions or comments, please leave them in the description. If you'd like to set up an appointment with me, you can also find that information in the description, how you can contact me for a massage. And again, I also have my self-massage course online, which you can get, so you can do some self-massage at home. Thanks so much for watching. Please subscribe if you like to see more videos. And if you like this one, give it a thumbs up, and have a lovely day. See you soon. So if you're laying down and you look down at your feet, right, and you notice one of your legs is turned out. Notice my left leg toe is turned to the side. The right one is fairly straight. So that means that my left lateral rotating muscle is tight, okay? So what I want to get ideally is for this to happen. However, my the natural position of my leg is rolling out because that muscle is tight. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to use a pillow to just prop that leg in the place and in the position that I want it to be in. So what I'm doing is I'm taking the pillow and I'm propping it up on the side of my leg. And what that does is it then straightens the leg. Sometimes what I'll do in addition to that is sometimes I'll cross this leg over to help pull it so that it's a little more secure when I'm resting. That's a nice little extra thing that I can do there. Okay, it's important to have that pillow at the edge of the leg, towards the outside edge of the leg. Now, because if you have that pillow directly under, then it's just going to plop back open again, and we want to keep that straight. So we want to position it in such a way that it's going to force the leg to stay straight, okay? And again, sometimes what I'll do when I'm resting is I will just cross the opposite leg and help that over. Help that between the prop and the other leg. That provides a nice positional release for that leg to straighten out. Okay, so examine your legs. When you lay down, are one of them laterally rotated? If they are, prop it up with a pillow. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take my leg and I'm just going to hang it off the edge of the bed. And that's providing stretch for the hip flexor. So this is a great thing to do when you're just laying down. Of course, you would have to then switch your body in reverse and do it on both sides so you have both legs. Right now I'm doing my left leg. And that's a wonderful passive stretch for your hip flexor. While I do it, is to be taking deep breaths and focusing in. Wherever the hands are, that's where the